Oh, that was so sweet. Oh my god. Oh, he's right there. Just flip him.
Guys, welcome back to the channel. So we got some new products coming in. The 6 Sense Trace swim bait. We've been waiting on this thing for a long time. They've kind of like teased little videos here and there, just like little promos from different YouTubers like Milliken. He's been throwing these quite a bit. So we've been really excited about these things. We ended up getting 4 of them. Let's go over real quick kind of what we got. This is the 4K Gizzard shad.
Yep.
This one is the 4K shad.
Yep.
And then we have, let's see, this is the wild shad, I'm pretty sure. The packaging is sweet. Designed in Texas, straight Trace swim bait. Very cool, very cool. But that's the wild shad. And then we have one more, which I'm super pumped about this one. Especially get around, not really here, but once we get around like some grass, like on a grass lake, I'm pumped about that. That blue, I think it's blue gilla, pretty sure. Yeah, blue gilla. That thing looks dope. But all of them, they all come with a extra little tail, and I would say these tails are like, I think that they're like that Elastec, like that Z-Man makes. That's kind of what it seems like. And then on the package too, it actually says, "Do not store in high heat," which I don't think you're supposed to store Z-Man products in high heat either. So it's saying try to keep the swim bait in the EVA mold that it has here. Not 100% sure why. The only thing I can think of is because of that tail. I think the plastic that's made out of, I think it just has to be like molded right and not melt. So anyway, we're gonna get these things tied on, and then hopefully we can catch some giants, get some underwater action for you guys. And yeah, let's go have a freaking day. I would like to get one of the floating ones. Well, I think you can burn it on top easier, a little bit faster without it blowing out. Look, one's following it. You see it?
Oh yeah.
Dude, there has got to be some bass back in these pockets, dude. There's so many, like there's so much bait. Yeah. Ooh, one just tried to eat it. Oh, one had it.
If I put this one on, I would have followed every cat.
Have you really? Oh, there's a good one following it. Did you see that?
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
I could only see like the top of it. At the very least, it's cool just the followers. Yes! Yes! Oh yeah! In a boat.
Yeah! Let's go! On the 6 Sense Trace.
See why I've been coming back to this lake over and over.
Yep.
It's like just a different, like it's so different from what we've been doing.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. The water, man. So
I told you, man.
It's literally just a quarry.
Oh, I got thumped.
Here's one.
Dude. them. We're catching them. I knew I'd catch a little spot on that thing, dude. They're so aggressive.
What was he doing? What were you doing when he ate that?
I was just swimming it, and then I felt him hit it, and then it went slack, and then he didn't have it, and I went toot, toot, and he said bang, bang. Oh, there's one. Oh, that was so sweet. Oh, dude, I watched him eat that. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm thinking this main lake, wind blown in the shade.
Yep.
Dude. Yes. Freaking slammed it.
Three already.
Dude, that got my heart going. That was so sick. Let's roll. You good with that? Oh yeah? Big? Oh my gosh! Do you need help? What can I do?
Fix the line on my tip.
Oh my gosh, dude. Keep going, keep going.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's side hooked. Just flip him.
Okay.
Bring him in.
Dude. Oh, that was scary. I thought that was a giant because he was side hooked.
Oh my. Oh.
Hold on, let me put. Dude, that's actually crazy. I've never. Golly. Oh my goodness. Good. Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
I was like, what is happening? I didn't know that's what happened.
Dude, that was crazy. I still got him in. That's number 2 for me on the 6th Sense.
Trace.
Man, I'm a dummy. Sheesh, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. It's the Lake Fork shirt. Lake Fork Resort. Put that on, catch fish, son. Let's go, dude. Oh my gosh.
Are you serious?
What is the deal?
It came off again.
Alright, hold on, buddy. Oh, dude. Look at that. The bait is literally just as big as he is.
Dude, this is perfect pet bass.
I know, man.
Little spot, dude. Dude, we should just get a little spotted bass. Dude, look at their teeth though, too. Look how sharp they are. Yes! That was sweet. Trace SWIMBAIT. real quick, just want to end this video, talk a little bit more about my opinions on these trace swim baits. So me and my brother, we got 4 of them. I'll show you guys all the colors. You guys kind of saw a few of them here and there in the video. I've thrown this bait a whole lot more since I filmed that video. That video from today is just the first day that I threw the swim baits. I've thrown them quite a bit off camera, just kind of trying to get my own personal opinions on them, see if I'm going to throw them in tournaments and stuff. So this one is the wild shad. This is my favorite color for sure. Kind of that like little lavender on top, little chartreuse stripe, but can't beat it. These hooks, quality hooks, quality hook, quality split rings, beefy hooks too. You're gonna stick a lot of fish with these things. Real quick, do want to talk about the tail. The tail is kind of, I would consider it more of like, it's kind of like an Elastec type material, real stretchy. But quick little tip, if you guys have these, make sure that you keep them. They come in this mold where it kind of sits in there just like that. Make sure you keep this mold. Do not let your swim baits just sit out. Don't let any other plastic touch the tail. I had it sitting in my, I think it was in my rod locker, and a ridgeworm tail leaned up on top of this type of tail, and it like made it like curl up. It did some like weird stuff. So I took it off and put it back in the mold and let it just sit for like a week, and it was kind of back. It was back to normal somewhat. See how it's just like a little bit crooked, but that's my own fault. It says it on the package to keep everything in the EVA mold. So that's the only thing. That's the only downside to these things. But honestly, that is not a downside whatsoever. On to the next one. Let's go 4K Gizzard shad. This one's sick. Haven't thrown this one a whole bunch, but this is a good one too. I'm gonna throw this around at Lake Fork quite a bit. They got a lot of gizzard shad in there. I like to throw this bait a little bit more in clear water than I do in the dirty water. But actually real quick, after getting some underwater shots and stuff, and me personally actually getting in the water and kind of filming and listening this bait go by and just hearing what it sounds like, there is actually a rattle chamber in it. I'll stop talking so you can hear. So there's actually a rattle chamber, and it's pretty loud. It is pretty loud. So I mean, I'm sure you could throw this in dirty water. They'd kind of feel with their lateral lines and track it down. But for swim baits, I'm more of a clear water type of dude. So I'm gonna throw these mostly in the little clear water. Probably, I'd say 2 foot viz is probably the max I would personally throw it. But you could definitely throw it in the dirt. That rattle chamber is a nice touch on that. So on to the next one. This one is this is a 4K shad. Thrown this one quite a bit too. Great color. They have this color and lots of other stuff, so you guys have probably seen it quite a bit. That one has gotten chewed. The most bites we've had are on the wild shad and that 4K shad color. But this one is the one I'm most excited about throwing. Haven't even thrown it yet. I'm waiting till we get into a little bit different water situation, a little more grass. Obviously blue Gila. This thing, straight killer. Looks unbelievable. Like the color, it's kind of just, I'm at a loss for words on how cool this thing is. Colorway 6th Sense always comes in with the great paint schemes. They are unmatched with the colorways on these things. But anyway, can't wait to throw this around in some clear water grass lakes. Don't have a lot of lakes like that where I live, like super close to me. I got to get out to like East Texas. I'm in like North Texas area, kind of around like Lake Lavon-ish area. So don't really have, we got a lot of mud holes around me, so got to get out. Like just stab myself. See, these things are sharp hooks. Probably gonna go out Lake Athens down in East Texas. Definitely gonna be going down there, throw that bad boy around in the grass. So yeah, went over all that real quick. Do want to talk about the rods and reel setup that we've been using. Obviously you could throw it, you could get your beefy swim bait rod out. This is an actual swim bait rod, 7/9, holds 1 to 5 ounces, medium heavy. Handles this thing just fine. These things weigh 1.65 ounces, I believe. Says on the pack, yeah, 1.65 ounces, and they're exactly 6 inches long. So these are all the slow sink models as well. So you could throw this on your actual standard swim bait rod, 200 size reel, but you don't have to have all that. That's what's cool about these baits. You don't have to have a huge, big swim bait rod that you're throwing like your big glide baits, stuff like that on. I threw it around on my 7.3 heavy Ducket Silverado, and it handled it just fine. Now, I wouldn't rear back and like really try to launch it. You kind of just want to make a little lob cast. But I mean, it threw it fine, handled hook sets well, everything. No issues on that. Also threw it on my just kind of regular flipping stick, my 13 fishing. The Phi, I think is a 7.5, 7.6, something like that. And it handled it just fine as well. Same thing, 200 size reel. Also threw it on my 150 size Metanium. Haven't thrown it on a 100 size reel. I don't know if I would recommend throwing it on a 100 size. I'd put a little bit bigger reel because you're probably going to be dealing with a little bit bigger fish. So now here's the most important thing I want to go over with these awesome baits. I would personally consider these more of a tournament quality swim bait. What I mean by that is it's not something that you're going out and you're throwing and you're looking for the biggest fish in the lake. Will it catch the biggest fish in the lake? Yes, it will. I mean, it's going to get some action on bigger bites, but you're going to catch small ones too, which is good for tournament quality swim baits. You want to catch something that catches a lot of 2 to 3 pounders, in my opinion, is a good quality tournament swim bait. That's honestly the biggest reason I chose to pick these up. And there's not really a whole lot in the marketplace that's like these that are mass produced. Probably the biggest one I would consider like the bull shad, but these things, they're mass produced, they're a little bit cheaper, 35 bucks, can't beat it. But all in all, that's my take on the 6th Sense Trace swim bait. Y'all won't be sorry, I promise. Go pick some up. Just get one, try it out, see if you like it. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for me, drop a like, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. As always, y'all go catch a big one.